My name is Daniel. I used to live with my stepmom and stepsisters. She hated me so much for no reason despite being obedient. My mom died after giving birth to me due to excessive bleeding. I didn't get a chance to see her. I only saw her pictures, and that is the only memory I have of her. My dad raised me until I was the age of 5. He decided to remarry, and I didn't oblige because I knew nothing about marriage. I also wanted some company. He married one of his co-workers who had 2 daughters. I was excited to have stepsisters because I thought I would play with them. Unfortunately, they didn't want anything to do with me. They despised me, but it didn't bother me. 2 years down the line, my dad was involved in an accident and passed away before arriving at the hospital. It was a painful experience because that was the moment my life changed. I stopped being a daddy's princess and became a house helper in my own home. First of all, I stopped sleeping in my bedroom and I was moved to an isolated house. It was so old that it could collapse any time. She was so inhuman. She even said that I didn't deserve to sleep in the house since I would contaminate them. Who the hell does that? She didn't consider that I had school to attend. I used to wake up early to do all the chores. This includes cooking breakfast, cleaning the house, and doing the laundry. Don't forget about having to iron my stepsister's clothes. When she woke up, all she did was yell at me if I hadn't completed the chores. She expected me to do all the tasks in 2 hours, as if I was a robot. I did not respond to anything because she used to threaten me with my inheritance. My dad left some inheritance for me, but I couldn't get it till I graduated from high school. By the time I was going to school, I was very tired. I couldn't wait to graduate from high school to get out of there. I didn't have any social life because I wasn't allowed to interact with anyone. Her daughters were not saints either. I wasn't allowed to walk with them, let alone say that I am related to them. They were very popular in school. I, on the other hand, was an invisible girl who just wanted to be done with high school. She bought all the fashion for her daughters, and I was given the unwanted clothes. I didn't mind it because it was better than nothing. During their birthdays, she used to throw a big party for them and bought them expensive gifts using the money my dad left. During mine, nobody seemed to care about it. I used to go to my parents' graves and cry. At the parties they threw, I was locked up in my room, not being allowed to be seen. It was like I had leprosy. I had one loyal friend called Bianca. We became friends when we were in grade 4. She had transferred to our school and saw me sitting alone. She approached me and talked to me, and since then, she had always been my best friend. I had always had a passion for acting and wanted to pursue acting as a career after graduating from high school. However, my stepmom forbade me from applying to any acting college. She didn't want me to attend any college, claiming that I was not that bright. She said, "College is for bright students like my daughters, not you." I knew that my life after high school was nothing. I had to figure out my next plan because I couldn't go to college. I once tried attending an audition for an upcoming movie, but my stepmom didn't want me to go. That day, she gave me a lot of work to do, knowing well that I wouldn't make it to finish on time. She then went with my stepsisters to the audition. That was when I realized that she didn't want me to go there because I was better than my stepsisters. They didn't qualify as they didn't have any skills. I decided that no matter what, I will pursue my dream, and one day I was going to be among the best actresses in the world. I signed up for an online acting class using the savings I had. Because it was self-paced, I used to attend it at night when my stepmom was asleep. If she had known that I was attending, she would make me quit the class. Luck was not on my side, and one day she found out about it and made me quit. Luckily, I had gained enough skills that I used to practice with. 2 months later, there was an audition again in our town, and as always, she gave me a lot of chores to do. I knew that this was my only shot in my career, and I had to do everything no matter what to get there. She, however, told me that even if I go there, she would bribe the judge not to give me a spot. I called my best friend, asking for help. She came to our house and told me that I had to disguise myself and attend the audition. I therefore wore a wig and contact lenses. Bianca then applied a lot of makeup till I was unrecognizable. She then drove me there, and I was lucky to arrive just in time for the audition. I registered using a fake name so that my stepmom would not notice me. When my time arrived, I went to the stage and aced it. I applied all of the skills I had learned. Everybody applauded when I finished. The time came for the judges to announce those who made it. I was chosen to be the female leading cast. I couldn't believe it, and I thought I was dreaming. I decided to show them the real me. I removed my makeup and the wig. My stepmom was fuming with anger after realizing that I had tricked her. However, I didn't care about that because I was ready to pursue my dream. She told me that I couldn't get anything from the inheritance. I knew that I had to leave that house, and so I went home to pack my belongings. When I arrived, I found someone who said that she was a lawyer. I was perplexed. She said that she came to deliver my father's will and that she was sorry for taking so long because she was out of the country. She read the will, and it showed that the house belonged to me and 90% of my dad's property was mine. It claimed that I had the right to make any decision about who to stay in the house. I didn't leave my stepmom with any other choice rather than asking them to leave the house with my stepsisters. What goes around comes around.